Hey, if you have a WordPress website and you're wanting to improve your organic search results or your search rankings, whatever you want to call them, today I'm going to show you step by step how to set up, optimize, and apply the Yoast SEO plugin to boost your rankings and help tell search engines what pages on your website should rank for. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Travis Wilkie, the founder of Missoula SEO Geek. And over the last 6 or 7 years, I've been helping business owners around the country improve their organic search rankings through a myriad of different strategies. But one key thing that we do for pretty much every WordPress website that we work on is we use the Yoast SEO plugin to optimize the metadata on each page of the site. Now, if you're not familiar, metadata is just information that tells search engines what each page on your site is about. There's a brief title, a description, and that information is really, really important in communicating with the search engines. So without further ado, let's jump onto the computer and I'll walk you through how to set the Yoast SEO plugin up, how to optimize it, and then how to use it to optimize your pages for proper SEO. All right, let's jump into it.
Okay, so for today's example, we're going to be looking at this website, Bikein, and I'm going to show you first how to install the Yoast SEO plugin, then how to set it up, and then how to use it to optimize the pages on your site. So let's just go to our WordPress dashboard first. Once you're in the WordPress backend, then you just want to scroll down to the plugins and then click Add New. And then just go ahead and search for Yoast SEO. And you'll see the plugin here. It's got over 5 million active installations. And then just click Install Now. It'll take a few seconds for the plugin to go ahead and install on your website server. And then just click Activate. Okay, so now the plugin is installed on your website, and you'll see this option appear. This is the Yoast SEO Configurations. So first, let's navigate to General. It's always a good idea to go through this configuration wizard. So just click on it. It's going to ask you a series of questions. Just go ahead and answer each question based on the specific goals of your website. And then once you get to the end, just close the wizard and it'll all be configured. So that just walks you step by step through the process. And another thing is this Features tab here. There's all sorts of good stuff in here. The XML Sitemaps, for instance, you want that to be on. If you click this question mark here, then you'll see you can navigate to your sitemaps. So these are all the different sitemaps that the Yoast SEO plugin has set up for your site. Then you can add these sitemaps in Google Search Console, and that'll allow Google to index your website with ease. So each time you add a new page to your site, Google will run through this sitemap and find that new page. There's all sorts of other features in here. We're just going to touch on some of the basics, so you can leave these as they are. So now that the plugin's set up and optimized, let's go to this first page. This is the home page. So we'll open up this home page just by clicking the Edit Page button. And we can see we have the title here, so Bike Parts and Accessories Store. And this is for nationwide sales. So this website is targeted for anybody in the country that's looking for bike parts. So this is where the Yoast SEO plugin lives on the page. And you can see this kind of looks familiar from Google. So if you click this edit snippet button here, you're going to see where you can add in your SEO title as well as your meta description. So for the SEO title, you want the page title to be first. So that's this right here, Bike Parts and Accessories Store. So that's what this site is about. And keep in mind, this is for the home page. It's going to be different for every page. After that, after you list the name of the page, then you just want to put the name of the company. And you can see that it's still a little bit short. So we might add something like, get the parts you need. Bike Parts and Accessories Store. Get the parts you need. Bikein. Okay, so that looks good, and then you can see it populate up here, and it's going to automatically show you the mobile version. You can click to see the desktop version. So this is what it'll look like on Google. Then from here you want to add a meta description. So one of the keys to the meta description is using terms that you want the page to be found for towards the beginning of the meta description. And the same goes for this meta title, this SEO title up here. So bike parts is the main key term or keyword that we want this page to be found for. So we're going to want bike parts to be at the beginning of the meta description. So we might say something like, bike parts and accessories for mountain bikes, road bikes, and more. So we've got bike parts at the beginning of the meta description, which is the term we're trying to rank this site for. And then we're talking about the different types of bikes, which is also relevant. And we also want this information, because this is what's going to display on Google, we want this information to draw people's attention in and get them clicking on our link and viewing our site. So we might want to add something that excites people or draws out some emotion, and then we want to finish with a call to action. So you might say something like, find everything you need to build and maintain your bicycle. Order online today. And now you can see that both of these have turned green. And what these are doing is these colored bars here are tracking the number of characters in the title and in the description. And there's set limits. So you don't want to add too much in either of these sections, or it won't fit in the when it's displaying on Google. It'll show ... like it doesn't complete. So now that you have these set up, you can go ahead and add in a focus phrase if you wish, which will make bike parts. And that's going to use that focus phrase to see how everything is looking on the rest of the site. So if we scroll down here, we can see that there's no outbound links. There's a couple of things that it wants us to improve upon, which we can go ahead and do. And then there's some things down here where we're doing a great job. So use this to your advantage. Try to get everything in the green. If you see anything in orange or in red, that means that it needs some improvement. You can also add related key phrases, but you need the premium version in order to do that. That's the basics of setting up the Yoast SEO plugin and then using it to add your meta title and meta description on your site. If you do this for all of the pages on your site and you do it properly, I assure you it will improve your rankings, because Google and other search engines will know and understand what the page should be about. So I hope that's helpful. For more SEO tips, stay tuned. I've got a lot more videos coming, so I hope to see you in the next one.